Hello and welcome to another battle report. This is from Vassal League that Scott is running, and this is a group stage game between Scott Byron and Ian. So player 1, which is Ian, is running a 7 tie swarm, 4 crack shots, 1 with Howl Runner, so 3 black and 4 academies. A bit of an old style list, but it's always good to see a good tie swarm. And Scott, as you may have guessed if you know Scott, he's using the Furry Falcon, except it hasn't got the actual ship for that one, is it? So TLT Y-Wing, and a very hard hitting but also quite defensive Chewbacca, so it's going to be hard for the ties to munch through that. Obviously the game has started, so the ties have already jumped forward and it looks like Scott's already turned down. It's going to be interesting, depends how quick the ties can burn through the Y-Wings of Falcon. I've got a feeling my guess is going to be on Scott, because I don't think they'll be able to burn the Falcon quick enough. But let's find out. So Scott's in 2 forward to his Y-Wings. Ties all bunching up as you probably would expect. Chewbacca following. And Howl Runner. There we go, just moves found Battle Rolls. I'm going to move this across so we actually got some chat. You never know what goes on in this chat, it's quite funny. Oh, the dials for the Howl Runner are going to be at the bottom of the page, so let's just have a move around. There we go. Still doesn't quite fit on my screen, which is all good. Right. As Ian says, planning 7 dials is tough. Yeah, that's true. I think everyone's favourite swarm player will tell you that, Mr. Andrew Patterson. A few comments about 6 of them identical. Right, so all dials say they're just discussing how much they hate harpoon missiles at second for swarms. Yeah, I can see that one. Rearrangement of die tile, I like that a lot. Here we go. So, PS1 ties. 2 turn. 2 turn and 2 turn. Going to try and cut off the Y-Wings of Falcon early. Oh, a bit of different there for Scott's Y-Wings. Ties keep following around. And Chewbacca goes forward. And Harrow. Banking. Cool. It's going to be interesting how they engage, because then ties could get caught in the rocks here. Obviously, I don't know how he normally flies ties, or if he even normally flies ties. But if he gets caught in the rocks, it could be a bit of a disaster. So 2 focus and ray rays at the top there. So the Vassal League is a 3-hour time limit on 19 turns, whatever comes first. Or, obviously, unless you wiped out. I've got 3 of my games recorded, and you've got that to look forward to, or not look forward to, depending your opinion. There you go, some dials have been set. Oh, one's missing. There he is. There we go, 5 forward. Barrel roll, 3. Oh. Roll, yep, 3. Focus, and 2. Crash. Oh dear, crashes already. Schmud on that, yeah. Oh, 4k for the Y. Oh, just missing that rock there. 2 turn in. I believe this is basically the list Scott took to Nationals, and they got top 8 with this, or was it top 16? He got to the top cut, which is always a fantastic achievement. Small crashing going on there. So Scott does know this list quite well. And okay for Chewbacca. And Howard just joins in roughly. Right, bad styles. This could be a few turns before we even get to combat. Scott's done the right move here. He's now going to have to either force that swarm to K turn, or that was going on there. Force that swarm to K turn, or try and cut through the rocks. Let's have a look what he's going to do. Or chase. A couple of dials gone down. There's no one. Just waiting for the tie dials. So he's setting that many. It's all fun. Oh, there you go. It's all in position order as well. I do like that every time. Here we go. Oh. Someone's watching X-Wing on the laptop and snooker on the TV. Living the dream. And now they're discussing it's actually snooker on ITV4 final. Ronnie Murphy, there you go. If anyone wants to watch that, you're a bit late, so you can catch up on ITV4 player. I'm sure other services are available. Right, so big 5 forward for tie. Big 5 forward again. And a 4 forward. Right, so I wonder if a couple of ties could be caught in TLT range here. forward, 2 turn. There will be some. Looks like there will be a TLT shot here. Right, it's a big 5 forward, 4 forward, and 4 forward. So there's a lot of that debris is going to cause me a problem next turn. I suppose hard ones will be all right. Chewbacca goes forward, focuses up, and Howard up. 3 turn. Howard is struggling to stay up with the formation. This could be interesting. Right, so no shot for Chewie. TLTs. First one. Oh, looks just out. So second one's going to have a shot. There we go. He's shooting. He is deciding, I'd imagine. Okay, right. He's going to look at options. So he's got AP. It's got the 2 academies at range 3, basically. I think that's quite obvious, actually. To be fair. Right, do that. There we go. Back on again. So what shots he going to take? Okay, so he's doing Academy 2. That's the back one. Choose that one there. Right, here we go. 3 first 3. First one. So 1 hit. And always going to have to spend his focus to dodge it. Sorry, the dice are deafening me again. I'll do this every time, so I'm just going to turn the volume down a bit. So it'll be 2 hits, and the tie takes 1 damage. So 1 hold off, nothing in return. Can't overly complain so far. Tie dials are set already by the looks of that. Hey, boom, dials in already. And here comes Scott's dials. Right, so 3 turn, 3 turn, and 3 turn. Excellent. Now I've been away from Vassal for a little while, and I'm loving all these. Tells you when it crashes into rocks and all this now, and just press a button, it all goes back. It's great, and we never used to have any of that. Or if we did, I didn't know how to use it, which wouldn't surprise me actually. There we go, just like that's what I'm on about. Never used to have that sort of snazzy stuff. And he's fine, just takes the stress. Nope, stress, not focus. There we go. 2, 3 turn, and 3 turn. So it's all good at this point, except the fact that Howrunner's a bit out of the fight. And most of them are not in range 1 by the looks of that. Only 2. So just Black Squadron 3 and Black Squadron 2. Okay, so no rate. Chewbacca's out. That ties out. Oh, so we've got some Scots here on Guard Squadron 1. Range 3. So it'll be 2 first 2. And there's 1 hit. Howrunner does get a reroll on this one. It gets blank. And Scott takes a shield. He doesn't decide to touch down. Next one, same target. I suppose he's got a crack shot actually. So 1 again. He gets a reroll. Hey, 2. And Scott roll. Oh wow. And Ian's gonna crack one of those. So 1 shield. There it is. Okay. Right, so this Y-Wing has a shot on AP2, or Academy 2 could be in trouble this turn. Here we go. Ow, so that's obviously going to be focused. There we go. And he's taking that for 2 hits. And oh, he's got focus, he dodges that one. It does mean now the other Y-Wing is going to have to shoot the same target, so it does take shots away, but see what happens. Yep, I've got a feeling the tie's in trouble here. And it is. 1 more on Academy 2. Academy 2 goes down. So far, we've swapped an Academy for 2 shields and a gold. I've got a feeling Scott is quite happy about this so far. That's it. Every tie you take down is 1 less tie what's going to be shooting at Chewbacca. Less tie shooting at Chewbacca. He's not going to take any damage with C-3PO and the evade tile if he needs it. And obviously Ray. Right, here we go. Some dials. Oh no, the ties were just unset. He needs to get Howrunner back in that formation. I'm not going to comment on how you do that because I don't fly swarms and I'm not very good at flying swarms. Right, big 3-1. That's what we got to do. Keep the chase on. Okay, back to Scott. 2 bank. And 2 bank. Oh, look at that. Perfectly around the asteroid there. And again. And again. Is that green? No, it's still white. Chewbacca goes round. Chewbacca's found very just on the edge of this fight so far. Howrunner? What's Howrunner doing? And straight into the Falcon. Well, that's one way of getting him into range one of most of your ships. No Ray from Scott. So how run a no shot? Chewbacca. Chew no shot apparently. That's very quick. Right, so Black Squadron 1 is shooting. He's got a choice. So they're both obstructive, both at range. Oh no, one's obstructed. Two's not. But he's going to shoot at one anyway. So 2 first 3. 1. Reroll to an eye, so nothing. On to 1 again. So this is range 2 obstructed. So 2 first 2. Wow, he's got focus this time. So he focuses up. And the Y-wing. Evade and an eye. Scott's taking a shield. Okay, so this is range 2 for a rock. There we go. 2 first 2. And it's most likely going to focus up. Yep. This one does have crack still. It doesn't need it. 2 hull. Scott keeps his focus back. Right, here we go. Y-wings. This is going to go on. TLT Howl Runner. It's going to do Howl Runner in. They've just undone his name. Something. Right, so it's range 3 obstructed, but range 3 doesn't matter, so it's 3 first 4 because of the rock. First TLT shot. Oh, nice. Howl Runner. Ouch. I'll tell you what, Ian's dice have been not great. But I suppose without the action economy, it's not always great, is it? So 1 so far. Dodges that one. Way. Second one, here we go. This is this going to be still obstructed? They're just rolling for it. So 2. And Howrunner does take 1. Ouch. Second one. Ah, it's just a 1. So can Howrunner dodge this and survive? He does. She does, sorry. So now it's Academy 1. So actually, this turn could be a good one for him now after Howrunner surviving. So 1 obstructed, or 2 is not obstructed, but they're both range 3. So he's going for number 1, 2 first 3. There's 1, focused up. And there's 1, so Y-wing's taking another hull, so he's on 2 left. Yep. Range 3, 2 first 2 on the other one. 1. And Scott just dodges it for a giggle. But back styles. So how are we only taking 2 damage that turn, but that Y-wing going down to 2. That's big. I don't think the TIE's got enough firepower to do damage day 1. They're discussing it a minute ago about not sure the damage is coming through quick enough. With the rocks and the range, Scott's been able to control it easy enough. Scott has done well to control it and push the TIEs through the rocks. But obviously, if he can drop that Y-wing before it shoots, it's one less ship on the board, and it is a league as well, so MOV could play an importance. Okay, there's this. Imperials are set. Just waiting for Scott. Who's calling Scott? Scott Byron? Scott Blando Byron. I guess it's a Plan Lando. Right, here we go. Free bank. Good chasing move, but we've got to be careful. The Chewbacca will start shooting him as well. Oh, has he just missed that rock? How about that? Oh, he's going to barrel. So gold 3. Yeah, it's getting out there now. 3 forward, making him switch to targets if he can, but he probably won't be fast enough to do that. No. There's going to be a bump here now. Where's he? Oh, so he ends up right back there. And 2 forward to the last one. Sits nice there. So I do think that number gold 1 is gone this turn. And an evade by Chewbacca. How when I heard that turn up, it's obviously just going to do as usual and just not join in. Scott's raid. So how run no shot. Chewbacca will have a shot this turn. He's going for Black Squadron 3, which is the front one, the teal coloured. Or blue as they're calling it. Nice roll there by Scott. He's going to focus that up. Just not bad return, to be fair. 2 evades, just takes the crit, which is Damage Engine. Hard turns are red, which is probably not the worst crit it could have taken at this stage. Right, so here we go. Range 2 on Guard Squadron 1, I'd imagine. Yep, there it is. 2 hits. He's still got his crack shot. Doesn't need it. Y-wing is gone. So he's now taking this shot at number 2. He's got a reroll for Howrunner. Yep, bone just. Now focus up for 2. and the Y-wing takes 2. So a bit of damage going through here now, but is it too late? We'll soon find out. So 2 shields off, Black Squadron 1, 2 first, nice double roll there, and the 3 from Scott is 1. So he's going to take 1 shield. No, he's not. He's going to take a shield and a hull because it's been cracked. So he's only got Harrow Runner's crack and Black Squadron 3's crack left. Good turn there for the ties. So as long as this Gold Squadron doesn't drop anything, they might be alright. He's looking at options here. He's going to TRT Harrow Runner, and apparently it's not obstructed. So it's 3 first 3. Oh dear. First one, 1. Come on, Hal. There we go. They often cheer for a tie swap. 2. And Hal. Ah, Hal takes it. By Hal. How are you doing? Yeah, bad joke, sorry. Back on subject. Right. Yeah, Scott's just saying he needed that. That could be crucial. So you've got the Academy ones. There we go. 2 first 2 on the Y. 1. The Y takes it. And 2 first 1 on the Y. And focus. So he's taking the crit. It's a blank, so it's hitting a crit. So he's only going to have 1 hole left unless it's direct hit. And it's direct hit, so the Y-wing's off the table as well. That was a very good turn for the TIE Swarm. Lost Harrow Runner, but he did manage to take both Y-wings off the table. At this point, is there enough there to take on Chewbacca? He's going to struggle to get everything back into formation at the second. Well, Black Squadron 1 won't be able to. And Chewbacca has got the potential to just dodge everything. So that if you're just wondering, that turn counter, that counter at the top times 8 is the turn they're on. So also it's a 19 turn event. So 2 bank, 2 bank, 3 forward, straight over the rock. It doesn't quite make it, or does it? Yeah, I think he's on the rock. He takes the damage as well. Now, I don't think he's actually stopped on the rock there. It's damn tight though. They'll be checking that off, I'm sure. 2 forward and 2 forward. 2 turn. Oh, big move by Chewbacca in there, straight in there. I was expecting a big. I don't know actually what I've done. 3 bank maybe, try and stay out of range of a few or get its range free. Right, here we go. Chewbacca's got his shot. It's 2 ships at range 1. He's taken it. He's gone for blue R1. Nope. Blue range 1, which is a 2 hole tie. 3 with Predator. 4. Oh, he's got to dodge basically all of this. He dodges none of it, so he just takes 4 damage on the tie. That was the tie with the crack shot left. Right. What's he going to take back? So, Blue Squadron, this would be 3 first 1. Nice, 3 hits with the focus. And C3 power is getting 0. So, this is 1 evade, plus his evade token, 1 shield. But the other ties do have 3 rain now just to try and rip him to shreds. Right, they're discussing if nubs count for rocks. I don't know what they've decided. Nubs count, yep, fine, so he's on the rock. Looks very tight though. But right, so Academy, 2 first 1. 1 hit, and he's going to focus it out for nothing. And the last tie, 2 first 1 again. 2 hits, and evade. Not bad by Scott's evading there, so he only took 2 shields on Chewbacca that turn. So, another good turn for Scott there. They're still discussing numbers. I'm not going to get involved in this discussion because obviously it's not live. This is also Valve's info, fake news. Never heard that before. Rocks don't count. This is just. I've lost control of it. I've lost where this conversation is going. So, if it's on the base, if it's on the rock, it's on the rock. Alright, so I assume we're back to those. Yep, there we go. Cheers, Chewbacca. Here's the ties. Now, there's a time to do some blocking here for the ties. Oh, little nub bump there. But that's a good move there for a return. And a 4K. I was expecting a 2 turn or a 3 turn. I think it's a 4K. And Chewbacca goes straight onto that debris field, but I think he's just basically dodged them all. Doesn't take it. That's a good move by Chewbacca. He raised one in, Range 1 on Academy 3, the one with no focus token. Wow. Wow, just wow. Scott's attack dice in the last couple of turns have been amazing. And it's dead tie. Bye tie. 3 crits. There's a cross control fire, direct hit, major hull breach, just in case you wondered. So, back to dials. So 3 ties. I don't think the 3 ties have got enough to push through on Chewbacca now. This is pretty much Scott's game. Okay, so 2 oh, it's just crashed again. That's unlucky. 2 forward. I think he's trying to get out there and re-engage a little bit. Right, he's out. And Chewbacca big 3 through the rocks. Ray in a focus. It's got some range 3 options. On white, 3 first 5 obstructed. White's the last academy. There we go. So he's going to focus it up. No, he predators it. Oh yeah, of course. You want to keep his focus for Ray. And he still uses focus anyway. And a tie. The tie takes 1. Alright, so back to tiles again. It's Chewbacca's. And, oh, there we go. I'll quick 3 bank for the tie. 2 turn in. And a 3 forward. And a 2 turn by Chewbacca. So the ties will regroup and ready to come back at Chewbacca. And Chewbacca's looking at the best angle to come back in at. Turn 11. Or is this now turn 12? I don't know where they change it. 1 turn, yep. 3 turn, and 4 forward. Very good. 2 turn for Chewbacca. Once again, no shots, and once again, Chewbacca stressed. But he'll be unstressed next turn by the looks of this. This is 3 tie dials, and it's Chewbacca. Right, here we go. 2 forward, focus. 3 bank, focus, and 3 hard focus. So they're all going to be lined up at Chewbacca here. And there's the 1 forward. And he evades, and he's going to ray in. He's only got 1 ray left after this. Scott's saying it's close. I'm not convinced by it's close. It's been a good game, yes, I agree with that one. So he's taking the range 2 at yellow. So this is 3 first 3. Here we go. Is Chewbacca still angry? Not as angry. He focuses up, so loses his focus. And takes 1. So he survives on 1 hull. This is a big turn for the ties. They need to do some serious damage. So, 2 first 1. Oh, it's a shame. He rolls it. He's just going to spend the evade token. He didn't use C3PO. 2 first 2. I see, he should use C3PO on that one because I think the rest are at range 3. So, there's the 1. Now you see C3PO in 0. Doesn't matter. Oh, this was a range 2. 2 first 1. 1. And he dodges it. Wow. Scott's dice, not just his dice, his evade tokens and C3PO all keeping him in it. And the tie's not been able to get any 2 hits through. That's why the best when they miss Harrow Runner. There we go, this will be an interesting turn. So 2 bank for the Academy, 2 fair forward for the Black Squadron 1, and 2 forward there, which is Crash. And Chewbacca, 4k, and he makes it. Wow. That's big. And he raised the last focus him. Right, range 1, who's he shooting? On yellow, the 1 hull tie, yep, makes sense. Right, Chewbacca's still angry. I think should just send Chewbacca in early and not leave it to the Y-Wings, really. It's been over very quickly. And, yep, dead. 2 damage. Range 1 shot here. Did he not take a focus token? Apparently not. 3 first 1. Oh no, focus. Yeah, must have it underneath the other ship. Guess 0, yep. And he will focus that up and take 1 shield. So no raise. Let's see what he does here. So turn 14, only 5 turns left, but I don't think it's going to go that long. See if the ties can get half points on Chewbacca. Here we go, 3 turn, 4 turn. Just leave himself out untokened. That might be trouble the way Chewbacca's rolling. 2 forward, straight into the middle. Focus in as his action. He's range running white, the last Academy, who's on 2 hull. It's a good start. Predator and focus. That is. Oh no, unless Academy has to roll natural dice here to survive. No, he doesn't. Bye. Bye, Academy. Right, so even if he does 3 damage here, it's not half points. 5, 6. No, he's 1 off. Right. Here we go. So just the one. That's a shame. So C3 goes 0. Yep. They're just discussing the might game. Okay, they're calling the game there. So basically, Ian's saying he's going to give it to Ian. Give it to Scott, sorry. As long as he gets his wiving points, fair enough. So it's 149 to Scott. Yeah, I think unless you get them ties lined up on that Chewbacca early and crack shot, I don't think the ties can do much to that Chewbacca. Especially Scott had the range control down very well. I wonder when Ian come down the asteroid field if he should just kept skirting the edges and not burst through, or set up so it's more of a block, because Howrunner was getting left alone quite a bit, left away from the swarm, didn't help overly. Scott's obviously Chewbacca's attack dice in the last few turns. Well, they hurt ties, let's put it that way. When you've got 3 hull and most of the time you've only got focus to defend with, it's going to hurt. Right, so that's the first recording of the Vassal League. There will be more to come very, very soon, and I hope you will all enjoy them.